Hello Pisces, it's Maggie the Irish Gypsy here with your September 2025 general reading. We are looking at the first half of September. Thank you so much for taking the time to be here. Please do subscribe and like. If you know any of your other sign placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, watch those videos as well. It helps with additional perspective. If something in this reading resonates with you and you'd like to explore what it means in your own personal life and situation, or you simply like the reading style, if you're interested in a personal reading with me for yourself or perhaps as a gift for someone else, you can email me, Maggie1McGuire@gmail.com. You can click on the description below to see those contact details as well. I can usually get back to you within the same day. I cover all areas of life, love and romance, relationship compatibility, career, work, money, investment, 6 and 12-month overviews. There's different types, costs, lengths, spreads, something for everyone. And I'm very diligent about the timely scheduling of personal readings because I do this full time. So email me if you're interested. Okay. Water sign of Pisces. Let's see what the first half of September looks like for you. We have the Ten of Cups, home and family, completion and achievement. The Five of Coins, some insufficiency, some lack here. Perhaps feeling like you don't fit in somewhere. I mean, it's a card that represents feeling perhaps isolated or shunned or not belonging or not fitting in. It can represent financial and material difficulties as well. We have the Eight of Coins, working hard for a solid, stable foundation for yourself. Hard work, attention to detail. And your crowning energy, the overall focus for the first half of September, Pisces, is the Knight of Coins. For those of you that have been out of work and looking for a job, many of you will be receiving a job offer or actually beginning a new job. And some of you, it may have been that you, sometimes the Five of Coins can represent finding yourself in debt. With the Ten of Cups and the Five of Coins to continue along the financial and material path, this can represent issues with the home property itself, the house, the apartment. Perhaps needing to move or relocate. Let's peel it back a little bit. Let's take a look at that Knight of Coins. The Nine of Wands, the Ten of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles, which is the same as that Knight of Coins. It looks like something didn't work out. Something wasn't working out. Something isn't working out. For others of you, it may be looking for another job because the one that you have doesn't pay enough, or something isn't going right with work. There's been some kind of, perhaps leading up to this or in the past, feeling like you're at a place where you're overwhelmed and you just have to accept the fact that a situation can't continue anymore. Let's take a look at this Ten of Cups. We have the Nine of Wands, the Six of Wands. Victory, triumph, success, recognition, laying down of a heavy burden. Good family support here. Some of you are, it feels like you're in a situation where you're overwhelmed with there's a work-life balance here. It may be that you're just working, feeling like you're kind of in the proverbial hamster wheel, and perhaps the burden of caring for home and family and providing everything has just gotten to be a bit too much for you. Let's take a look at the Five of Coins. Nine of Swords, the Devil, and Justice. It's like there's a fear of something happening and something repeating itself. And I'm also picking up that for some of you, this is in regards to a family member that may be struggling with illness, some kind of illness or chronic disease or addiction issues. It may be that there's problems within the family dynamics, and again, it's a general reading, so the little details may vary and the intensity may vary. But what we're looking at is someone who is looking for an opportunity, and in fact there is an opportunity to move forward on a situation which has just been circular and isn't getting anywhere, whether it's issues with work-life balance. You're putting too much energy in here and not enough energy into what make you a healthy, well-balanced person. There's an issue within the family system itself, which you're looking for a more practical way to deal with something. It feels like someone here is struggling, and it feels like whatever the situation has been, it hasn't been working. So it's all about moving forward in a new and different way. Let's take a look at this Eight of Coins. Some of you, it's just financial and material. Again, there's a new opportunity here. Your crowning energy is the Knight of Coins. So there's a new opportunity here. One foot in front of the other to get to a more stable place. It may be that some of you in the time period of, it may be that some of you are in debt. Some of you may be behind on your rent. And there's this sense of worry about what's going to happen in the future. And kind of feeling overwhelmed, maybe feeling like, the weight of it has all fallen on you. Struggling to support yourself, struggling to support family, struggling to help somebody who's struggling with their own issues. Again, the sense of just kind of being overwhelmed, but moving forward on a different path here. Eight of Coins. Knight of Swords, the Fool, and the Star. Hope and renewal here, perhaps after something has happened. A brand new path, moving forward on a brand new path. Again, new work, new jobs, some new practical path here. It really just kind of depends on which one of these stories you fit into. Purely financial, it's kind of digging yourself. There's an opportunity for some of you to get out of debt, an opportunity for a new job that pays better. You may have to play some catch up. You may have to put some work into catching up on bills or things that you got behind on. There's a lot of stress around that. It may be that you're in a job that just isn't working for you. It's insufficient. It's not paying enough. It's not giving you enough. Again, kind of that same sort of hamster wheel. Some of you, it may be more relationship issues or partner issues within the home and family or the family community. Someone struggling, it might even be you, struggling with some kind of chronic thing, whether it's actual physical illness, addiction, mental health disorders. Again, the whole thing is that there's the crowning energy is that there's a practical new path in front of you. And even though there's a lot of stress and anxiety about whether this new path can be managed, in fact it is. It looks like this is something different, whether it's a new job, a different career path, a different treatment modality. There's hope and renewal here that if you try this brand new path, if this person tries this brand new job, this brand new treatment modality, that there is help, hope, and renewal here. Advice, guidance, feedback from Spirit. Because again, there's some cycle in the past or leading up to this that just isn't working. And it's time to it's about kind of coming to an acceptance of that and going, okay, I'm going to try something completely new because this isn't working. The Ace of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles. Lots of pentacles and coins, the same thing. It's earth energy. So this could be moving or relocating for those of you that need to. It's taking this practical new path because it's about building long-term security and stability, particularly within the home and family unit. A change needs to happen here because whatever you were doing before isn't working, or whatever the other person was doing before isn't working. Whatever this new opportunity is, it's one that leads you on a path. It begins on a path that leads you to true long-term security and stability, particularly where home and family is concerned. The Four of Cups. Don't turn down an opportunity to walk down a new path simply because it's new and unknown. There's a danger here of apathy and complacency. Don't fall into that trap. Ace of Wands and Death. A brand new beginning. The final ending of something. Rebirth and renewal. You're going to have to step out of the beaten path to try this new thing, whatever this new thing is, depending on which one of these categories you're falling into, Pisces. For some of you, you may be dealing with someone who needs more help than you can give them. It may be that you've been trying to provide the answer or care or sustenance that somebody needs, and there needs to be outside help here. For some of you that are caring for somebody older, it may be getting somebody in to help, or even exploring, perhaps some independent living options here. Again, whatever the new opportunity is that's in front of you, job, work, treatment, it's one that's strongly supported by Spirit, because what it's going to do is bring balance and stability and security to the family unit by trying this new path, this new thing. So it's Spirit supported. All right, I'm going to leave it there. Pisces, those are your messages for the first half of September 2025. For those of you for whom it made sense and hit home, I hope it was helpful, gave you some food for thought. If it did, and you would like to pull the curtain back and explore what it means and how to deal with it in your own personal life and situation, or you just like the reading style, again, if you're interested in a personal reading with me for yourself or as a gift for someone, you can email me, Maggie1McGuire@gmail.com. You can click on the description below to see those contact details as well. I would love to hear from you. I will see you all shortly. Be safe, be well. Many blessings to you, and I hope to see you back here again soon. Bye-bye.